everyone, and welcome back to another mukbang with Lee and Barney.
Yeah, he's over here trying to hide.
We have a new thing on the menu today. Lee, tell them what it is.
I'm just going to show him. It's a bit of everything. It looks like a lot, but it's not. It is actually a lot.
Yeah, this half of this well, even bloody.
We've got a pizza here. You'll see it on another video. It's going on the chart. It's recorded.
This
which
is a Lee
like,
special. You got to tell them
like
what it is.
How you do it, sort of thing. So on the pizza, we got chicken, barbecue chicken, waffle, potato waffle, sausage, extra cheddar cheese, and then we got some skin-on fries. And over here we have a caramelised onion.
Oh, flatbread thing.
Flatbread thing.
Tia got.
Over here, just to show we don't waste food, we have some refried chicken.
In the air fryer. So if you ever have favourite chicken or KFC, bang it in the air fryer.
Yeah, we ordered it yesterday. I didn't fancy it, so we had quite a bit left over. And we refried it today.
Oh, and some garlic bread.
Some flatbread garlic on bread. What's the chances? We didn't start this lighting because it's all over the shop. We're a bit pale. And a boot. No, that's even paler.
There we go. That's better. We're not actually that pale.
Oh, got any chin out. Crying at them.
So how have we all been? Skin on fries. They are the best at Five Guys.
I don't know, because I didn't go to Five Guys, because to do that I'd have to trek to Birmingham to get them. Birmingham is miles away.
Essentials, tomato ketchup.
Ain't no wrong with cheap shit.
Do you want it?
Look at that, that's the pizza. Look at the size of that pizza. Look at that down there at Domino's.
And it's a stuffed crust. Lee, tell them where you actually got this.
Oh, let me move the microphone. Oh no, I'll do. This is just a Goodfellas pizza, which was pretty boring. It's just a loaded cheese. So I whacked a lot of stuff on. Barbecue sauce, extra mature cheddar, sausage, barbecue chicken that I cooked up in the air fryer, and potato waffles. Why? They were in the freezer. I thought, what's the harm? What could go wrong? Little did I realise. They warn you on the box, they say, keep it flat, it's raw dough. So I kept it flat, not a problem. Went to take it out of the box, and because it'd been out of the freezer from Lidl, Scandinavian for raw dough pizza crap, when I took out the box, it was all over the shop. I tried to pick it up and just had a right job. I had to get a crane in to pick it up.
Wait till you eat that. I ain't kidding you. We buy this pizza from down the road. I'd rather have this. Look at that. You really get stuck in it.
That will.
That is really good. And skin on fries from Lidl.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're okay.
Everything here, apart from
Chicken.
The chicken and the flatbread garlic bread thing, all from Lidl.
You've done a cooking video for this, I'm presuming.
It's more of just a talking shite video with some cooking involved. So I was going down to Lidl, I thought I'd do a little trip around Lidl video.
Oh, did you?
Forgetting it's Saturday. Saturdays are busy at Lidl. You can't record in Lidl on a Saturday because people look at you dodgy. They're like, why are you recording the cucumbers? And you're like, well, I've got to fetch your cucumbers. What can I say? So I didn't do that because it was just embarrassing.
We should do our own pizza video. Make our own pizzas.
Hence.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, you know.
Oh, a comp.
Competition.
A comp. I love a bit of comp.
What's your guys' favourite pizza? We always have. And it's like, it doesn't change. So, we have a Four Seasons restaurant around here. You know, like them pizza, like kebab shop. Cajun chicken, jerky chicken, extra cheese, and sweet corn.
Oh, I forgot to put sweet corn. It's bloody hell.
That would have been good.
It would have been.
So nice. Anyway.
Oh. Yeah.
He's getting everything set
No,
up.
I'm just moving the camera down. But, talking about comp, we're talking about competitions. Compo. We all loved a bit of compo back in there. Remember all them adverts? What was
Compensation.
it? Yeah, all them adverts back in the day. Like, what was it? No win, no fee. And what was the other one they used to do? Like, all the time. Like,
Bog off.
No, not bog off. That's bog getting free aim. Like, I'm going to put a claim in. Like everyone, basically, if you're getting phone calls all the time. Have you had a fall recently? Oh, we heard you had that accident in 2003.
They still do that.
I thought, well, I never had an accident. If I did, I don't remember. Maybe I bumped my head. And they're like, yeah, we'll get you loads of money. I'm like, what was the accident? Well, you fell over in Magaluf. Funnily enough, I weren't in Magaluf, so I could have fallen over. But the point being, did any of you ever get a good climbing? Or maybe it's a dodgy one. They can't come after you now. It's years ago. My mate, when I was younger, I won't mention names, but he worked in a shop, a big supermarket. And we used to work there together. And I got fired for something else, and he got fired for...
You've told him who he was in previous videos.
But anyway, he worked in a shop, a supermarket, and he works in the warehouse section sometimes. So he mysteriously managed to drop a big box on his head. And he put a climb in.
Joking.
No, he genuinely dropped a big box on his head off one of the shelves. Oh no, look at that big box. Boom. Put a climb in. Got a big payout and carried on working there. And did it again about 6 months later.
Don't lie.
Not even joking.
Really?
Yeah, he got
How much about?
£6,000. He got stuck in the end for something completely different, but he did get away with that both times. Not mentioning names.
It doesn't surprise me. Let me tell you that. And if you are watching, you're naughty.
Yeah.
However, have you ever had any claims? Your motorbike. You had a motorbike accident. You got a claim. How much did you get on that?
My motorbike accident, I don't know. So it was this woman's fault. Women drivers, what do you expect? She pulled out in front of me.
No, I'm stepping
Oh,
in here.
here we go. I caused trouble in the women's society.
You need to make an apology right now.
Why? It was a woman driver and she nearly killed me.
Yeah, but you said typical.
No. Well, if I did...
Yes, you did. You really did. You went typical women drivers.
That's probably the least offensive thing I'll say in this video. Don't worry about it.
Lee don't care no more, do you?
No.
You're fully loaded. Ready to
Like
go.
this pizza. Fully loaded.
I am not kidding you.
Yeah? Oh, yeah.
This is so good. There's just sweetness to it. I can't work it out.
Barbecue sauce.
Oh, right, okay. But the cheese. Red Leicester.
I thought it was mature cheddar.
So, you got a motorbike accident claim for...
Yeah. My bike got
right?
wrote off and they said to me, I should have just kept the bike. Do you want the bike fixing? I was like, yeah. And so they give me a replacement bike. I was like, do you want the bike back? Because he was fixing it for months, it seemed. Or do you want the money? I was like, how much is it? I didn't have a lot of money at the time. I was like, so I can either have all that money or can I have my motorbike back? I was like, I'll have the money, please. And the plan was to buy a car, but at the time I was like, you know what, I'm 18, 19, I've got a load of money, 18 I think it was. And I just blew it over the course of a year. And then, but I did have damages. I had a damaged leg for years afterwards, so I thought it was only justified that I
it's
kept the money.
about time we revisited a story. Pass something off. So when I met Lou, he lived obviously with his mum. And his mum one day was going to the Lake District, I think, with her friends. So, Lee used to have, do you remember, like, store cards? Obviously, there's still store cards there, but he had an Argos card. And we had the bright idea. We went and bought a swimming pool. We went and bought a barbecue. Just a little one. Nothing big.
Big enough for 2 people, that much. So.
And then bought a load of stuff, didn't we?
Yeah.
It was a great day. We'd been day drinking. We went early in the morning. I kid you not, we spent all day filling this bloody pool, didn't we? Red hot day, beautiful.
I do have to add there, it was all in my name. It's typical of him. Oh, you got an Argos card, have you, Lee? I was going to buy a swimming pool, a barbecue, do you want a new settee, do you want a jacuzzi?
Anyway, so we didn't actually get to use the pool on the first day because we spent all day filling it, but we did have a barbecue. Now, the next day, we thought we'll do the same again, didn't we? Did exactly the same again, but we went in the pool, had a barbecue, but before the day was ended, we needed to empty the... No, we did. We had one of them coal fires as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
Was that what it was? I'm going to tell you now.
Just check it was recording because I have to pause it then.
We had to move the dog. Our Barney is snoring and we got one of them big jetty microphones, is it called?
No, Yeti.
Oh, see. Anyway, going back to the story. So the next day, we thought we'd do the same again. And we cleared out the coal fire that had all the wood chip and coal in and everything. I don't know what you're pulling your face. It was you. Put it in a black bag.
You know the burners, so you get them like chimneys. That's what it was.
it. A chimney. Put it in the black. Put it in a black
I
bag.
can't put that there because my joggers.
I need it.
Well, I'll pass you back.
Anyway, we thought there was cool coals at that point.
I didn't think about it.
So Lee was like, all right, I'll tell you what, I'll go to Booze Buster because that was all they had around there was Booze Busters. Went and got some supplies. I was in the kitchen.
Bear in mind, you meant to leave these things like a couple of days, like anything burning, like barbecues or them chimneys or whatever. Leave them for a couple of days to cool down, and that's on in the winter. In the summer, like 3 or 4 days, ideally.
I was looking around. I could see something like that. God, maybe someone's having a fire. Lee was out, and he was on his way back. At this point, He saw some smoke, didn't you?
Yeah.
Saw some smoke.
Of course I saw the bloody smoke.
Yeah. But you weren't home at that point. I come back into the kitchen. Lee's had put...
No, this is not true.
You put the coal in the black bin.
You were forgetting things now.
Go on.
I tell she's a bit, over the years. Things are eluding you now, I'm.
What? You just put it in the bin?
I put the bag in the bin with the hot coals and I didn't realise it was still hot. I then went to the shop. Aim was on the phone to her mum, as she does when actually around when I was out. She'd be gassing to her mum for ages. Come back, she's still gassing on the phone. You weren't in the kitchen, you didn't see it first.
I saw some smoke and some orange out the kitchen window.
Great, Aim, you left it.
No, well, it was
you
the
didn't do all about it, did you? I walk in the kitchen, there's the window on my right hand side, walk past the window, shit, there's a fire. Did a double take. The bin, the big garden bin, big green bin, was on fire next to the shed.
It was a black bin.
Black bin, whatever. Full on fire. Next thing I just melted right down to the bottom, but the fire was still going next to the shed. The neighbour's fence was there, the shed was there. Oh,
and when I tell you now, the bin was there, the fence was there. It literally was like minutes away from the fence going up. And if the fence...
was on fire.
What did we do now? We got a bowl of water and stuff.
A bit more than one bowl, and we threw a lot of bowls of water on it.
And then, Lee being an adolescent at that point, told your mum, his mum went ballistic at us, but not so much me, more at Lee. She never really had a go at me.
I tried to tell somebody nicked the bin.
You was going to go and nick a bin.
Yeah, why not?
He come up with, I know, I'll go out in the middle of the night and I'll go and nick someone's bin.
What's wrong with that?
No.
Why? Yeah, so I had the idea of going and getting a bin, because I thought, well, they're 10 a penny, you can just ring up and say, look, I've lost my bin, can I have a new one? And I said, Mum, just ring up and say you lost your bin, can I have a new one?
She said, no, absolutely not, it's not happening.
Yeah, because apparently you've got to pay for
so.
them.
Yes.
I was like, I ain't paying for a bin, it wasn't my bloody fault, the fire was on fire. The coals are on hot still, how's that my fault? Your fault, Mother, for not telling me not to do it when I was younger. So, I said, I'll go and nick one. And then I was told, no, you can't do that, because they've all got codes on them or secret barcodes. So if you take someone else's from like 5 streets away, when the bin men come round, they're like, oh, that's not for here. Let's return it to 5 streets away.
Point is, we had to get a new bin. I didn't. He did.
Yeah.
You had to pay for a new bin.
No, I never. My mum did. I didn't pay for it.
Yeah. And then Lee's poor mum, when I met her, they used to have a garage with a fridge in it, didn't they? Didn't you? Full of booze. And I mean from top to bottom. Full of like wines. I don't know, all sorts of bits and bobs. Lee's mum didn't really drink too much, did she?
No, I think she knew she was going to meet you at some point, so stocked up in advance.
I kid you not. So I go through down on a Friday. Me and Jill would spend the whole weekend drinking her little thing. It was gone within a few weeks, wasn't it?
Everybody was, weren't it? A lot. Even stuff Aim doesn't drink was drank. I thought, what are you drinking that for, Aim? I don't know.
They used to have shot glasses, no word of a lie. I want to say that big. And he used to bloody make us drink these concoctions.
Hey, don't blame me. I wasn't the one saying Lee gets another drink. That was you.
He'd come in like that. Drink this, drink that.
Look at the fried chicken there. Ooh.
Yeah, put them back in the air fryer. They're so good.
Let's try it.
To be fair though, this pizza's the one for me.
Wow. Crispy skin.
Let's try it. That sounds really crispy.
I thought he was eating it when he was getting all excited.
No, it just sounded like really crunchy. It's nice.
That's good.
Yeah.
Now about the air fryer, that'd be shite. You'd be like, oh, I ain't eating that, it's like rubber. Put it back in there. Yeah.
Again, that is favourite chicken. It's better than KFC. Look at that crisp. That's good.
Yeah, you got a lot of chicken and some fries. It's like 30 quid. How many pieces you get? I don't know.
16.
16 pieces of chicken.
People.
Between 5 people, if you didn't understand Dame's sign language there. And the pink fingers.
Yeah,
What's up with your fingers?
I don't know. Oh,
Pink greasy fingers.
I was getting worried then.
Don't worry, we're not passing notes between us like love notes.
You just did. Oh, that's better. Look,
We've
I
got
have
to pass
still got
a
really.
tea towel because all this food's really greasy.
Look at that. Really pink fingers.
So,
Go on.
You go on.
Anyway, I was saying about things like that. Have you got any funny stories from the thing of the past? Also, we've got our new Instagram, which is up and running right now. It's called the Munch Bunch Mukbang Gang, and we are building up a nice little following on there. If you want to come up, come up, come over, have a little look, because we really want you to send us some funny stories in so we can actually tell you lot about all the naughty things you've got up to in your past.
Oh, that's the point. I might
I've got a serious topic in a minute.
Oh, bloody hell. Do you talk serious?
I'm not serious, but interesting.
Oh, bloody hell.
Go on.
Right. Anyway, a shout out to Gary Jr. That is the junior of Gary Sr. Gary Sr., I don't know who you are. I'm assuming you're on the scene still, because Gary Jr. is your son. Oh, pardon me. And your mother said, can you give my son, Gary Jr., a shout out?
Hi, Gary.
Hello, Gary Jr. Apparently he's quite young. I apologise if I've offended, but your mum shouldn't be letting you watch this if you're easily offended or too young to watch it.
So, we've got a bit of information.
Have we?
Yeah.
What?
Terry's on the dating scene again.
Oh, yeah.
And it brings me on to the subject
Top well done.
of dating apps. Yeah. I was watching a TikTok the other day, and this is where it gets a bit obscure. Okay, you ready for this?
For what?
This story. TikTok. Woman goes on a date with a guy.
Never.
Seemed to be alright. Met at a pub, had a few dates, went for an Italian, all that jazz, you know how things go. And she said everything was going great. We found each other attractive. I even met his mum and everything like that. This was going on a couple of weeks. So then he said, a couple of weeks, like, while like met her, like he took her, they met in the street type of thing, you know. And anyway, then it come to the whole crucial stage of, would you like to come back to my place? So he did that.
Oh, do you want a bit of, how's your father?
Yeah, and next thing you
bit
know,
of bum fun.
I kid you not, stop that. I kid you not. In the bedroom, as you do. And
bonking.
yeah, but another person or thing was invited in. And this is no joke.
Hang on, it's got to blow my nose. Ignore this. Apologies. Better than it running all over the shop.
Anyway, so doing your doing, and next thing you know, he only called the bloody border collie onto the bed.
The bloke did?
The bloke
Where?
called the border collie on.
And then what?
She ran up, what the hell are you doing? He says, I want...
Oh, was this during the action?
Yes! He wanted the dog involved.
Oh.
And I thought, this is what I mean by these kind of apps. Yes, you can go and meet somebody in a pub that's like that. Yes, you can obviously go on blind dates that friends have recommended. But it is a bit scary, isn't it?
It would be if someone invited a dog into my bum.
No, the thing is, he was absolutely like, yeah, I love animals. On the profile, he was like, I'm a major animal lover. Now we know why.
Well.
Have you had any crazy stories?
The danger of that is, I guess.
It's the same as meeting someone, isn't it? But
yeah, on his part, he don't know. For all he knows, she could be like an undercover RSPCA warden, and she'd be like, right, she pulls out the badge out of her pants. You're under arrest. I'm the RSPCA undercover warden. You know,
he calls trousers pants. She don't mean in her pants, like, such as I call them pants.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, she's getting knickers. It on. Yeah, in the knickers. She's got a warden badge in the knickers. She's like, look at this. I'm RSPCA. I'm Agent Furry. And she's like, you're under arrest for trying to get a dog to do me up the jacksie.
What would you actually do in that position?
Probably bend over and say, right, let me get ready into position.
This is too exciting.
You said, what would you do in that position? I said, you'd get ready for it.
Oh my good God.
At least it weren't like a big dog. I mean, a border collie, you could just whistle and it'd go and chase a sheep somewhere. But, Ted, chase that sheep. And run off after the sheep.
She presumed it was a border collie because it was like a sheepdog, black and white sheepdog. And she said, I just didn't know what to do at first. She thought it was the dog was unsettled and whatever. She's like, okay then.
Unsettled?
You know, a bit worried and scared, I don't know. But then he said, do you mind if that takes part?
Well, I don't know. I think you got to have taught them sort of things. This pizza's just all over the shop.
Well, I was thinking about having another one, but it's all gone to pot.
You just got to pile it all back on again and start off with the best.
Yeah, he's totally wrecked the pizza.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, well, you know. Anyway, so I got into researching this. And this isn't the only situation people have been in this circumstance. I was a little bit less aggressive. But I was in this kind of position once.
You had a dog on you?
I'm going to have a drink of water and then I'm just going to reframe.
Well, what do you mean? He's in a
I
similar
said
position?
it's a little bit less than the last story, Lee.
Oh, well, we'll come back to that, but just continue talking dating apps.
I was continuing.
Go on, then.
So, date 1.
Is this you? You've been on a dating app?
No.
What are you on about then?
I've been in the same situation as the second person I was going to tell you about.
All right, go on.
The second person I was going to tell you about was like, I'm going to take you to a really nice meal. And she was like, okay. He's like, yeah, dress up. We'll look really smart. We'll make such an effort. He only took her to his mum and dad's house for dinner.
Oh, what's wrong with that?
It was their first date, a blind date they'd never met.
Okay.
I've been in the same situation.
That is hardly like getting bummed by an
No,
Alsatian.
but I said it was a border collie.
Border collie.
I did say it's a lot less, but I've been in that position. Actually, I was in it kind of with you, with your mum and dad.
I'd literally be so easygoing if that was the case. Like,
No.
turn up. Oh, Jim, do you want to come back to mine to meet my mum and dad? All right then, pet, no problem.
No, it's not like that.
You'd rather that conversation than, all right, Jim, all right, pet, what's going on? Yeah, when we get home, I want, Billy, the goat, Billy Goat, to do stuff to you. That'd be a lot more awkward, that conversation,
Yeah,
especially
but I
if you're
thought we'd
public and hearing.
lighten it up a bit, because I think that personally, taking your date to your in-laws, potential in-laws, straight away, it's not acceptable.
Well, what do you do? Not with animals, obviously. I mean, like, in our Tia's position, so she's now on these dating apps and she's chatting to all sorts because Tia's, like, out of the closet and whatnot. So she's, like, interested in both. She is best of both
I
worlds,
think
lucky
this
son.
isn't now go anymore.
What is the pizza?
Yeah.
Just stick it all in your gob, right for the best.
No. So I've
Like,
got
where
an
do
idea.
you start in terms of... So you're putting the pizza topping on top of the garlic bread, you say?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, you're swiping right, you're swiping left and all that sort of jazz. But then, every picture you look at, it's going to be, like, fake. Pretty much guaranteed. The ones that are real, you ain't looking at them twice, are you? Because, like, they don't look all that great. That's why everyone uses fake filters and that shite. What do you do next, though? Because, like, back when we were kids, or younger, when we was, like, on the dating scene, I was on the dating scene for, like, a lot longer than AIM. I say that. I started going out at 18, and I met AIM at 21, so not that long. You just sort of go out and you go, oh, how you doing? And just try to get their attention. It doesn't always work, though, does it? It can backfire sometimes. So now you're on the dating apps, and you think, it's easy now. All you got to do is press, like, swipe right, swipe left, or tick it, or whatever the hell you're doing. And then you've got to start messaging. But little do you know, how many people that is that person messaging? You could be one of number 1,000. You could be in a queue of people she's talking to.
Yeah, but you could be in that position whether you met somebody in a pub.
Yeah, but at least then you get more of an idea if they like you or not.
Yeah,
I
guess
reckon so.
Tia did say it's harder if you don't meet someone in real life because you genuinely don't know what they're like. Because even lads these days, they look so different, don't they? They're like filtered up. What if you meet them like catfish? That was exactly my point. And they're not like that at all. There was one, and there was this girl. She was sitting on the bench, waiting to meet the guy. The guy met her with a bunch of flabbers, saw her face, and ran off.
I can't laugh, I did that.
Yeah, you did. You nasty.
When I was quite young.
You wasn't that young.
I was.
You wasn't.
No, because you're a lot younger than when I met you.
18, 19, weren't you?
Told me stuff, I was like 17, I was in college still.
Oh.
And my mate said, oh, this is the last one, or whatever. We started talking about them. And my mate said, oh, whatever. So we're talking. I didn't know what else looked like. We managed to meet up in the daytime. Good job it was in the daytime, because if it had been at night time, I wouldn't have known. It would have been too dark. It would have been too late. I'd be like, holy shit. Put the lights on. It was a daytime, and we met up at like lunchtime, like 1 o'clock. And I turned up, and I was walking towards her. I was like, no. No, we wouldn't do that to me. So I was like, we need a contingency plan. What is it, Lee? What's your contingency plan? I was like, I've got it. Fake a death. Right there on the spot. That's how good I am at making shit up. I was like, faking a death. So I got there. Like 5 steps later, we were in front of each other.
Admitting this in front of everybody.
Yeah, I was like, hello. She's like, oh, you don't sound like you did on the phone. You sound like a girl on the phone. Now you're like, oh, my name's Bill. I was like, oh, fuck. I've been catfished. This is before catfishing was even a thing. That hadn't even been thought of back then. And he tricked me, he had. I thought he was a woman or a girl, like a 17-year-old girl. It turned out to be a 60-year-old man called Bill.
No, he didn't. It was...
It was a lass who was not my type. So I said, sorry, my phone's ringing. It's on silent. She's like, oh, it's not ringing. I was like, it's on silent. Took my phone out of my pocket. Hello, Ma. All right, Mum. Yeah, what's going on? You're joking.
I mean, you're not that good an actor, but you seriously did this, didn't you?
Yeah, I swear on Aunties I did. I don't want to use his name in vain because he has passed away since. But at the time, he was alive and kicking. And
you mean your granddad? Yeah, it's not hard for everybody to bloody work.
He lived for like over 20 years after this. Nearly 20 years. I was like, shit, you're joking. He didn't say shit and swearing to me. My granddad. Oh no, he's dead. What? He's fallen down the well. Oh shit, I'm on my way. Sorry, love. I've got to go. My granddad's fallen down a well. What? And she's like, what? A wishing well? No, I don't know. It's just a well somewhere in his back garden. And I just legged it out.
You didn't say well. You didn't say that.
You wasn't there. You don't know what I said.
You surely didn't say that.
I did. I said he fell down a well. And I tried to get all the coins off the bottom of it.
Oh my goodness. I cannot believe you. There are so many people who've done that.
It got worse.
What else did you do?
After that, my mum and dad went to...
meet back up with a girl.
My mum and dad went to Germany on holiday, and I had the music playing out really loud, like stupidly loud. I don't know how I didn't get arrested by the neighbour.
You
community service or something like that. I had the music really loud, and then my neighbour, who's really friendly with all, was on our street. I turned around in the kitchen, they're jumping around like an idiot. I was sober, it was the middle of the day.
Who is that now?
Yeah. And he's like, Lee, it's like, oh, bloody hell, you shit me up then, mate. I won't say his name. He's like, can you turn the music down? I've been knocking on your door for ages, and shouting through the wall for ages, and banging on the window for ages, and talking to you from like 2 foot away for ages, and you ain't heard me. Can you turn it down? I was like, oh, sorry, yeah, of course, well. Turn down. We had a few drinks that night, me and my 2 mates. He said, I've got a whole glass, I'm going to invite her around if you don't mind her. Yeah, whatever, help yourself. So he invited this glass, and she brought a mate, and it only turned out to be Bill.
Oh, you are joking me.
Bill, who had run away from earlier on in the year. Or
you said I never knew it was her.
Yeah, she rocked up, and
oh,
it was all. We're not getting into details, but again, I ran away for a second time. I ended up sleeping in the loft next to my mate and his new missus.
Who does that?
The one who don't want to be around the other one. She ended up in mum and dad's bed. And I was like, I ain't staying in that bed. She was snoring like a flipping elephant.
Why wouldn't you just go and sit on the settee?
Because my mate Alex was downstairs watching TV or something or other. Oh, sorry, Alex, I didn't drop you in here. He was just doing his own thing. He was like, I'm out of this.
So it's better than getting into bed with your best mate and his partner.
No, I laid on the floor. It's my loft. I can lay where I bloody want.
I kid you not. What did this girl say?
I don't know. She didn't wake up till the next morning. And then she's like...
I feel like the ground
could
could swallow me up right now. I feel that bad for this person.
Oh, it's a good job with you then.
Can I ask you guys a question?
And this is food and knife. I'm stuffed, I am.
It's too much.
We've only eaten the pizza.
And I didn't even finish. Look.
Crying out loud. It won't be wasted though. This will be reheated for the next 4 days if need be, so we've eaten it all.
And not. We have got the chicken. The skin can come off, but the chicken can. The dogs can have it. But... have you ever been in a situation where you've wanted to, end the date? And I don't mean doing it like Lee did it.
No, don't ever do it like I did. It's a horrible way of doing it.
But have you ever been... I have. Oh, God. And I'm going to tell you a really bad story now.
Go on.
But this wasn't my fault. It's just something that happened.
It wouldn't be, would it?
So I'm not, again, going to name any names. But... so, I was talking to this guy... and he was from Liverpool. And does anybody remember the Big Brother? And there was a guy on it called Anthony.
I remember him.
He was basically... he could have been his twin.
Oh, a little goatee. Like a little bit of a facial hair there. I remember him. Black hair.
Yeah. And everybody said he looked a bit like Tom Cruise when he was in his younger days. And I kid you not, this guy could have been his twin. But his name was Tom. You won't ever know him, so I might as well just tell you. Anyway, Tom was like, okay, well, I'll drive down. We will go on some dates and stay in a hotel or whatever like that. I said, all right. I said, I'll tell you what. Rather than doing that, I said, look, me and my mate and whoever is coming out tonight. So he comes down, and at this point, I'm seeing this other guy. Okay?
Never.
Who was actually also, he went out with me mate. but not at the same time, clearly. And I was obsessed with this guy, and he was like an amateur football dude. And I don't know what I was doing, but I arranged for Tom to come down, and he was there, and he turned up. He smelled great. He had this really nice leather jacket on. Good Scott. I mean, the guy was really good looking. He smelled amazing. And because of my stupid, horrible way, as in, oh my God, you know what, I'm too obsessed with this other guy, it was like I couldn't concentrate. And I went, look, I'm really sorry. Bear in mind, he drove from Liverpool. I was like, do you know something, I'm really sorry. I just can't do this right now. You'd think that was the worst part, wouldn't you? Next day.
What excuse did you use? Just I can't do it.
I was a bit drunk. I said, I'm sorry, I just ain't fitting in this. And anyway, the next day, he phoned me up, and I said, oh no, it's Tom. He only drove back. He didn't have a drink that night. He only drove back, and he was in a car crash.
Ooh. I hope you felt bad about it.
On the motorway.
I hope you felt bad.
Even
Did he survive?
Yeah, he was fine. He found me the next day. He was fine.
Oh, weren't that bad then.
Well, he did. He broke his ankle. He broke something in his body.
Well, yeah, but it was on his car.
His
car,
and it was a nice car. And I felt, for now, for younger people who are obsessed with the so-called bad boy, don't bother with them. Just brush them away, like, into the road and let the dustmen come pick them up. Good boys,
that's what you want.
Good boy. But you're not a bad, like, you know, what we're on about here, ladies, and men.
I don't do drugs. I don't
about
beat people up.
It's not, no, a bad boy isn't like that.
I don't drive like an idiot.
It don't work like...
What is it then? Tell me what a bad boy is. Like Will Smith in Bad Boys.
Like a good-looking sort of... someone who won't commit to you. They're really, really... sometimes quite muscly. Very pretentious. Obnoxious. And you want them so badly, even though they don't want to commit to you. You want them more than anything else. And basically, your whole life goes into turmoil whilst you're obsessed with this boy.
What do you want to do tomorrow?
Huh?
What do you want to do tomorrow?
What's happening tomorrow?
Well, I don't know. I might be busy. I can't commit to anything.
Oh, for God's sake, I thought you was genuinely in the middle of the video. I thought he was basically saying, "Oh, your story's a crap. What do you want to do tomorrow?" And if you saw my face, I was like,
no, I can't commit to anything. I'm a bad boy.
No, it's, you know, ladies, what exactly a bad boy is. And I've been there about 4 times in total.
I think you might find in the comments, maybe or maybe not, you're told what a bad boy really is. I think your version of bad boy is maybe quite well behaved compared to some other bad boys on here.
No, I don't mean like...
Oops, sorry.
There's a difference between... they call it, it's like road man, like, I don't mean like that, like... There are some drug dealing boys that I did, and he was, you know, he was strange. He was a strange one, but I think that's what I liked. He used to go to these, like, mansion, what do they call it?
Swingers parties.
Yeah.
Remember that time we talked about the swingers parties on here? It was on a documentary something was watching.